Hello everybody and welcome back, and now I am going to create a small application which was gonna show you how you guys can make difference or how to see the difference between the data types. So what are we going to do is that we are going to add two labels over here, and I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna use a really huge font in order you can see that. Maybe let's try 20 or something. Yeah, I hope that it's big enough. So we are going to add two labels from the toolbox to here. The first label, we're gonna rename it and we're gonna call it data type, and the second label would be what does this data type represent. So we're gonna add buttons here. So I'm gonna also make the button looks big a little bit. And I'm gonna also change the font of the button so I can make it clear somehow for you, because what I've noticed is that when you upload video on Udemy, the high quality disappear suddenly. I have no idea why. Maybe because they compress the video in order to make it smaller as a size. So yeah, I just noticed that the quality is disappearing because I have recorded using really high quality cam recorders and monitor recorders. But anyway, yeah, for the meantime, so let's rename the button. So the first one's going to be integer. Oops. The first one's going to be integer. I'm going to put another one, and this one's going to be called double. Another one called decimal. Another one called string, and the last one here is going to be called char, because those are the most popular data types that we are going to use basically in our applications. So each one of these are going to represent something. So I'm just going to put labels here. I'm just copy pasting the label because I don't want to redo that. I just copy paste it, and I'm gonna rename all of these to tests, and I'm gonna make sure that visibility is off. If you can see here, there's an option of visible. Please turn it to false. Okay, make sure that it's false, so when you run your program you don't see the labels. As you can see, I just ran a program and you don't see the labels over here. So what are we going to do is that we're going to double click please on each one on each button of these. We're going to start with the integer, and inside the integer I am going to write label 1. Oh, I'm not sure it's label 1. This one starts with label 3. So label 3 dot text equal, what does the integer represent? A number. Like, well, actually let's say a correct number, like 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. And then label 3 dot visible equal true. Now we're going back to design tab and double click please on the double button, and I'm gonna write here label 4 dot text equal. A double represent basically a point number which looks like this one. Okay, it's called binary. I'm not sure if you already took this in an IT school or whether if you already took an IT course or something. So double represent basically the binary numbers. Label 4 dot visible equal true, and that was the difference between double and decimal. Decimal also represent the numbers, that's a huge number actually, that looks like these ones, and also using points. And label 4 dot visible equal true, double click on string, so this is gonna be label 5 dot text. String represent a word, just like what I wrote here. It's a string, or it doesn't matter if it's a word. Maybe it could be a sentence. So it doesn't matter. What I'm talking about is that string represent letters, represent words connected together, represent sentences connected together, etc. And at the end, the char, which is label 6.text, it represents only a character. Only a character. Just like the A, or B, or C. Only a character. Label 6.visible equal true. So, oops. So now, if we run our application, if we press integer, we're going to have a counter. If we press double, we're gonna see what double represent. If we press, we put the same label number for double, and yeah, that was my fault. So 4, it's actually 5, 6, and 7. Sorry, that was my bad. I repeated 4 2 times. So again, integer, we have a correct number, double, decimal, string, and a char. That means integer represent only correct numbers, like 1, 2, plus I don't know how much that was, like really huge numbers. But yeah, it represent only correct numbers. The double represent those kinds of binary numbers. Decimal represent also point number, which is really big numbers also. And string can represent a huge number of words and sentences. A character can be representing only one single character or one single letter, and that's it. So that was all about our application. It's really small and short and sweet, and I'm gonna also provide this for you so you'd be able to download it. I hope that this would be big enough for you to see it, because as what I told you, I really apologize for the video quality, but Udemy is forcing to have less quality than the original video quality. So anyway, if you have any questions, just let me know, post it on the forums, and we'll see you on the following video.